What if one of the highest predictors of staying active in the Church of Jesus Christ isn't church attendance, scripture study, or even family home evening? According to a new BYU study, it might be something much simpler. Researchers at BYU analyzed data from Harvard Pew Research and a decade long study following 2,000 young people. One finding stood out. The strongest predictor of religious retention wasn't just participating in religious activities, it was regularly feeling God's presence in your life. In other words, the activities mattered most when they led to a personal connection with the divine. The study also found that Latter day Saints are doing surprisingly well compared to other religious groups in several key areas. According to the data, 76% of Latter day Saints attended worship service at least once a month, the highest rate of any religion surveyed. Members also ranked highest in praying and reading scriptures with their children. Researchers pointed to programs like Come Follow Me as one reason families are spending more meaningful spiritual time together. Another interesting finding is that 67% of Latter day Saints reported feeling a deep sense of spiritual peace and well being at least once a week. That was also the highest of any faith group surveyed. BYU professor Justin Dyer said the question isn't simply, am I going to church? It's, am I connecting with God while I'm there? The study also challenged some assumptions about people who leave religion. Dyer found that most people who step away from the church still consider spirituality important in their lives. In fact, only a small percentage reported becoming strongly negative towards religion. His conclusion was that many people aren't looking to be argued with, they're looking to be understood. Dyer suggested that one reason religious participation declines is when faith becomes centered on what we get out of it rather than how we can love God and serve others. The takeaway from the study wasn't that Latter day Saints are perfect. It was that when faith leads to real experiences with God, people tend to stay connected with it much longer. Remember to sign up for my Saints HQ newsletter in the link in my bio and to click all those good buttons so I can keep you, your friends, and your family up to date on LDS news.